So good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Christian, you were great, man. That was awesome. So, I know that there's a lot of blame to go around for what's going on. There's a lot of blame in Washington. There's a lot of blame on Wall Street. There's a lot of blame in Sacramento. There's a lot of people who we can say, and you know what? Let's be honest. The school district has made mistakes in the past too, and we own that and we understand that. But let me tell you something. Christian didn't create this crisis. His sister didn't create this crisis. His mom didn't create this crisis. The Walter Reed Jazz Ensemble didn't create this crisis. Our kids here didn't create this crisis. Our teachers didn't create this crisis. And they shouldn't be the victims of this crisis. And I'm sick, and I'm sick of people saying, you know, oh, we already passed a bond. Oh, we already contributed. Let me tell you something. For 3 decades, for 3 generations, this city did not build schools in the areas where they were most needed, in the highest area of poverty in the city. That bond program, these schools that we've built, it's not only the largest public works program in the nation, it's not only the best public works program in the nation, it's the most important civil rights program in the nation. And every cent of that money was worth it. Unless you're ready to say that children do not deserve to go to an excellent school in their neighborhood, unless you're ready to say that children should not be forced to ride on a bus for an hour and a half before they even enter their elementary classroom, unless you're ready to say that, then don't tell me that that money wasn't worth it. Don't tell me that it was too much. And when we're going on this Tuesday, for $100 a year, for $8.33 a month, until you're ready to walk into an elementary classroom, until you're ready to look into the eyes of a child whose learning capacity has been unleashed by the arts, whose passion for education has been turned on, unless you're ready to look into their eyes and tell them that they don't deserve $8.33 a month, then don't tell me how terrible it is. Don't tell me how dare you put a parcel tax on the ballot. This is the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. Our kids didn't cause it. Our teachers didn't cause it. Our schools didn't cause it. And we have to look to every available resource to make ourselves whole. Schools are not collections of positions. Children are not API scores. Anyone who knows anything about child development, about education in general, about learning, understands. The president understood 18 months ago. Things have gotten a little bit lost. I think we might need to bring Christian down to Washington, D.C. to give him a personal reminder. The president understood when he gave that amazing speech that it's not just about test scores, and it's not just about competition. It's about us coming together for the whole child, and arts are essential to the whole child. And so, it's not about, that's extra. That would be nice in economically stable times. Oh, we could do the arts when it's more convenient. We can do the arts when it's, when we're a little bit more stable. This is the most important time to have arts in the classroom because our children are bringing more stress to the classroom, more pain to the classroom than they have ever brought before, and they have to have the outlet to express themselves. So don't tell me this is not the time for the arts. This is the exact time for the arts. And until we have in this city and across this state until we have the kind of equity where it really doesn't matter what zip code you live in, where access to everything that is public education is not determined by your zip code, not determined by your income. Don't tell me this isn't important. Don't tell me it's not about equity. Don't tell me it's not about access. It absolutely is about the core principle of public education and is on the line on Tuesday. Our kids are on the line on Tuesday. Civil rights are on the line on Tuesday. Our teachers are in the line on Tuesday. And our LAUSD family is in the line on Tuesday. So are the arts important to you? Is our LAUSD family important to you? Are our kids important to you? Are our teachers important to you? And now let me ask a question, and I want you to think about all the people there who aren't here today, who are listening to the messages of the LA Times and the Daily News. I want you to think about this question. Is our future important to you? So if our kids are important to you, if our future is important to you, if our community is important to you, if our schools are important to you, if our teachers are important to you, I need you to do something for me in the next 72 hours that maybe you don't usually do. I need you to get in people's faces. I need you to challenge them. I need you to have some uncomfortable conversations. I need you to ask them what else they spend $100 on. I need you to get that righteous anger that we all have when they come after our kids. And make no mistake about it, this economic crisis is coming after our kids. And no one blinked an eye when we bailed out the banks and the wealthiest of this nation. So I want you to be angry, and I want you to have that righteous indignation that we've had when we think about the laws in Arizona, when we think about those of us who are involved in the movement against apartheid, those of us who have been in all kinds of different struggles. This is one of those struggles. It's not as loud. It's not always on the front page. But what happens quietly, magically, in our classrooms, when children have access to arts education, when children have access to libraries, that is just as important that is on the line. And it is just as important a struggle as some of the other struggles that a lot of us have been involved in. So I need you to have those conversations between now and Tuesday. I need you to send every email you can send. I need you to, all those things I don't understand, the Twittering, the Facebooking, whatever call everybody that you know. And I just want you to have that conversation. I want you to have that conversation. Corazón a corazón. Heart to heart, alma to alma, soul to soul, and say, not only do I need you to go out, and I need you to vote for our kids on Tuesday, I need you to tell all your friends and tell all their friends. Don't believe the LA Times, don't believe the Daily News, don't believe the people who don't believe in our kids, because we believe in our kids. We believe in our schools, and we believe in our future. And that day to show it is next Tuesday. Thank you for everything that you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Zimmer.